Let's start with the smallest mob, the turtle. Well, obviously not this turtle, this turtle. The normal turtle looks gigantic compared to the baby one. Just look at this. It looks like a monster in the baby turtle's vision. The baby turtle is just a few pixels wide. It doesn't even have a shadow. Now let's forget about the small and talk about the big. The magnificent guests flying with their tentacles in the air are enormous. Look at them compared to those fungus trees. They are really big, like seriously. Ah, the magnificent Ender Dragon, flying with her beautiful wings. That is certainly the biggest mob that naturally spawns in Minecraft. The game's final boss is also its biggest. Look at you flying around those obsidian pillars. Speaking of the pillars, they are also gigantic. Like, this one is the tallest one of the bunch. They are taller than any tree in the game. Now comes the giant. These beasts cannot spawn naturally in the game, and look at its size. Like seriously, it's taller than those hills. It makes the spiders of the game look reasonably sized. The cactus are almost invisible close to him. He's just gigantic. This is what he looks like compared with a baby turtle. The baby turtle is that green pixel, if you can see it. It's just so small. Like seriously, you can barely see it. Now let's talk about the structures. This small desert well is, well, small, like really small. It is certainly one of the examples of the smallest structures in the game. While this desert temple is not as small as a desert well, but it's not that big as the other ones, but it's quite significant structure. It's a medium size, I would say. Quite big, but not quite that big. This is the Woodland Mansion, and it is a monstrosity. Look at this. You can't even compare this to a desert temple. It just looks immense. It 3 floors and that big cobblestone thing below it. And well, a lot of square footing. It is gigantic. This underwater monument is well underwater and it is really big. Like, do not underestimate this. It's gigantic. Inside of the water, you cannot see the other side of it. Like, I'll show you right here. If you come right here and you look at this side, you cannot see the other side. You also have what I would argue is one of the tallest ones, the end city, which is just gigantic. And I think it's the purple block is not the best one, but like in this scenario, it's really pretty. And it's just such a complex structure with this really complex stuff. Yeah, really endgame stuff. So we also have plants, like this bamboo right here, which is quite tall. It's not a tree, but like it is one of the tallest known tree plants, or at least known tree overworld plants. They go quite tall. From trees, you have stuff like this tall birch tree, which are tall compared to normal birch trees. And you have this tall oak tree, this large oak tree, which is like large, obviously. And as you can see, they are much wider and taller than the normal oak tree, but they are certainly not the tallest ones in the game. Talking about actual tall trees, you have trees like this tall spruce one, which can get to quite large heights. This was the tallest one I could find. And everybody knows that the jungle trees are the tallest ones, and this is the tallest one that I found right here, which is actually the first one. And according to Minecraft's encyclopedia, it's the tallest one possible, at 31 blocks height. Obviously, the biggest thing in Minecraft is Minecraft, the Minecraft world, which is bigger than the Earth itself. And yeah, that was not surprising. So yeah, today we explored a little bit of the scale of Minecraft, not that much in depth, but I think it was a cool video and that I made. And if you agree, you can leave a like and subscribe. Thanks, goodbye!